All right, Great American Bash, 1986, fellas. I've got my popcorn. I'm ready for some wrestling action.
You and me both, Joe. This is going to be one of the greatest nights in the history of our sport.
Indeed, Charlotte Memorial Stadium, 23,000 fans in attendance. Quite the spectacle in the making.
Tony? Where's the ring? I'm seeing clouds.
Maybe an aerial shot of the stadium to start us off? A dramatic wide-angle intro?
That does appear to be an aircraft up there. Perhaps a stunt to kick off the festivities. Something patriotic, maybe?
There they go, skydivers.
Wait, skydivers? Did we put it in the wrong tape or something? I thought this was a wrestling show, not an episode of Wide World of Sports.
It seems they've decided to begin with a patriotic parachute display. Unconventional, but quite spectacular if executed well.
Is it just me, or is nobody talking about the fact that people are plummeting from the sky right now?
The volume's up. I hear the plane in the crowd, but no commentary track.
How peculiar. You'd think they'd have an announcer describing this big opening moment.
Yeah, maybe the commentators jumped out of the plane too and forgot their microphones on the way down.
Folks, look at the altitude on these daredevils. What a high-risk maneuver from 10,000 feet.
Easy there, Tony. They can't hear you, and apparently neither can we.
I must say, providing no narration for a visual like this is, well, unorthodox. In all my years, I've never witnessed an opening so eerily quiet.
In space, no one can hear you commentate.
Wow, look at them spin. That's some incredible precision skydiving right there.
Spinning. Falling. Still falling. Riveting stuff. I'm on the edge of my seat, or maybe just falling asleep.
These gentlemen are certainly skilled. It's like an aerial ballet above the ring. Quite beautiful, really.
Sure, Gordon, aerial ballet is nice and all, but I prefer a pile driver or a suplex about now. You know, a wrestling move? Remember those?
Come on, Joe, it's patriotic. This is the Great American Bash. What's more American than skydivers with red, white, and blue smoke?
Yeah, true. Nothing says America like plummeting toward Earth at terminal velocity while 20,000 people politely clap.
You know, I recall they did a parachute stunt at last year's bash as well.
That's right. Deja vu with parachutes. We've literally seen this high-flying act before.
Hey, if it worked in 85, why not do it again in 86? It's tradition now.
Yeah, at this rate, by 1987, they'll have to parachute the wrestlers into the ring to keep things interesting.
I sincerely hope not, though I wouldn't put it past Dusty Rhodes to try a grand entrance from the heavens if he could.
I'd pay to see that. The American Dream, free-falling into the ring.
Knowing Dusty, he'd elbow drop from 5,000 feet and still get the pin. I mean, how long are we going to watch guys parachute in slow motion? We could have fit a whole wrestling match in by now.
It's okay. It's the big opener. They're building anticipation. You know, the calm before the storm.
A slow build can heighten drama, Joe. This spectacle is setting the stage, so to speak.
The only thing it's heightening is my desire for an actual wrestling move. 5 minutes in and Gravity is still the undefeated champion of the show. So do we clap now or just keep sitting here awkwardly?
Come on, folks, give them a hand.
Ever the enthusiastic fan, Tony. I admire the spirit. I have to wonder about the logistics here. One miscalculation and a skydiver could end up tangled in the bleachers.
Surprise bonus match. Skydiver versus bleacher. Loser gets a free hospital trip.
Now that would be a high-stakes, high-altitude stipulation. Loser leaves Earth match.
Oh, it's the NWA, always innovating, folks.
Whoa, check it out. Old Glory flying in. That is so cool.
Okay, I'll admit that's pretty cool. I mean, skydiving and flag waving all at once. Maximum America achieved.
A magnificent sight. The crowd is rising to their feet for the flag. You can feel the patriotic pride swelling.
Oh, I feel it swelling, all right. My heart's swelling. My eyes are swelling. Or maybe that's just the stadium dust.
Go on, Joe. Let it out. No shame in a patriotic tear.
I'm not crying, Tony. I'm just anxious for some body slamming. I get emotional when deprived.
Think any of the wrestlers wanted to hitch a ride down with these skydivers, like Magnum TA swooping in from above?
You know, if Ric Flair ever tried this, he'd demand a golden parachute, literally gold-plated with sequins matching his robe.
And he'd somehow style and profile while in freefall. Can you imagine Flair adjusting his hair at 120 miles per hour?
He'd land and immediately yell, "Whoa!" from pure adrenaline. The Nature Boy might actually enjoy that.
You know, I keep expecting someone to start commenting on this. I miss hearing a play-by-play, even if it's just, look at him fall.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we have here is a high-elevation spectacle, a veritable free-falling Donnybrook, if you will.
There we go, the legendary Gordon Solie providing the commentary we deserve.
Music to my ears. 5 stars, Gordon. I buy this on pay-per-listen. Honestly, though, we've gone, 6 minutes without a single headlock or dropkick? I'm getting wrestling withdrawal over here.
Patience, Joe, the night's young. Think of this as foreplay for the main event.
Tony, please never use foreplay and main event in the same sentence again.
Ahem. What Tony means is the best is yet to come. A bit of pomp and circumstance before the combat. Nothing wrong with a grand introduction.
And God bless. Finally moving on to the actual wrestling, please.
Hey, here we go. There's movement by the ring. Opening contest time.
Yes, there's a wrestler on screen. I was beginning to think the main event was going to be parachute versus gravity.
The wait is over, gentlemen. It looks like the wrestling portion of this wrestling show is finally underway.
Now we're talking. I can't wait to see some locks and drops. If the rest of the night is as exciting as that opening, we're in for a real treat.
Well, let's just hope the rest of the night has a little more talking and a little less skydiving. My ears and neck will appreciate it.
Ha! I suspect we'll get plenty of action in the ring to make up for the quiet start. Never a dull moment in the NWA, after all.
We just lived through a few dull moments, Gordon, but I'm ready to forgive and forget. On to the bash.